brother told me that his parents aren't my parents because I'm adopted, but they brushed it off and called me a princess, so I am calling them by their first names. My parents, Peter and Jane, adopted me when I was 4 years old. They've always been open about my adoption, and I've never felt like they treated me any differently because of it. They have 2 other kids, my siblings, who are 12 and 9. We've always been a close family, and I've always considered Peter and Jane my real parents. But last week, I argued with my 12-year-old brother. I can't even remember what started it, but in the middle of it, he suddenly said, "Mom and Dad aren't even your real parents." Hearing that from him hurt more than I can explain. I've always seen him as my little brother, and I never imagined he'd say something so cruel. Afterward, I went to Peter and Jane, expecting them to be as upset as I was. But instead of grounding or making him apologize, they just said he didn't mean it and probably didn't realize how hurtful it was. They brushed it off, making me feel like my feelings weren't necessary. Since then, I've called them by their first names instead of Mom and Dad. I know it's getting on their nerves because they've asked me to stop, but I've refused. I told them I'd stop when they either punished my brother or at least made him apologize for what he said. If he's going to say they aren't my real parents, then why should I call them Mom and Dad? They're upset with me, saying I'm being petty and overreacting. My dad has even started calling me Princess